Hi, kindergarten students. It is time for us to celebrate as writers. Here's my writing folder. We are going to celebrate that at the beginning of the school year, we were like little babies with our writing. We did not know much about it yet. We were like Juliana's little baby brother who's just been born. Or maybe a lot of you have little brothers or sisters. Maybe you remember when they were babies. Well, we were baby writers. Like, let's see, remember back here? Here's when I was, this one, I was a baby writer. All I could do really, and was great because that's what I could do, was a picture and one letter. The first letter of garden and hand and kale. And then I started to grow a little bit. I was bigger than a little tiny baby. I was growing up a little, and I could write some words I knew, or I could write more than one letter. So I was like growing up, maybe becoming like a 1 year old. And then I grew some more. Maybe I was like a 2 year old in my writing, pretend. And I could write even more letters for picnic table. And I learned about vowels. And every word has a vowel, an A or E or I, O or U. And in your new materials, you are going to get a paper that has the vowels on it. That will even help you more. And then it's like a miracle. I became bigger and bigger and bigger and better at my writing. And I could start writing sentences and sight words and more letters. And I could also read it better because really we are writing so that for readers, for people to read our books like we read on Raz Kids. When we have books in our house that we read, we want our books so that you can read your own, your mom, your dad, your grandma, your friends, your brothers and sisters can read what you write. You are getting to be that good. And I love to read your writing. Let me show you what happened one time when I was trying to read a kindergarten student's writing. And of course, pictures help too a lot. So I always look at the pictures and then I read me and probably me and my sitter. No, what could that be? Not sure. Keep going. Went on the ropes. Me and my sitter, probably not sitter, maybe sister. Just yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, I'm getting it. Let me read this page. Look at they're climbing higher and higher. We climbed. See, the picture helped me figure out that word. The ropes or the bumps. These look like bumps in the rope. It could be either one. They would both make sense. Probably bumps with the bumps. We went high. They did go high, didn't they? Then I went to this page. There's no picture to help me. That it could be a problem. Maybe not. Wigsdner. There's a vowel. That's good. Wigsdner. Wigs. And then forgot spaces. Wigs dinner? No, you don't eat wigs for dinner. Let me try this part. Sometimes if you don't get one word, you go on. Dad has done. Dad, maybe there's something about dad. I don't have a picture to help me. Dad and son? Dad and son? This one is too hard because there's no picture. Maybe forgot some spaces. That's a lot of letters to make one word, isn't it? And then it makes it really hard. I think forgot some spaces. And maybe if those two things And if the person who wrote this had stopped in the middle of the writing to try to read it, they wouldn't have been able to read it either. And they would have figured out, oh, I need to try again. I need to draw. I need to put spaces, stretch with my magic stretcher so that I can read my own writing. Mrs. Gilson can read it. My family, my friends, and everyone can read it because I'm writing for readers. So, what you can do is take your folder and take out the things you've written so far, the papers that have writing on it, even if you didn't finish it, and make two piles. One pile is a pile that you can read quite good, and you understand you can read the story, and a pile where you really can't read much. Okay, this one. Let me start with this one. Go. These are dots and sun, but it's g. Dots for g. Not real good. Hand, I can figure out. Carrots? No, carrots grow under the ground. This one's a little hard for me to read now that it's been a while and I just didn't know very many letters yet. This one, I can read cat really good, and the pictures really help me. Water, watch, winkle. This helps because I see the picture water and the cat's food. So this one is, I can read pretty good. This one, oh boy. I don't see the word apple, but I see, and that looks like a knife, but I don't see any letters for knife. I think I'm going to put on the kind of hard to read pile. Nothing is bad about these piles. I'm just making, I can't read it very good. I can read it good. Every writer has piles like this. Every writer does. This one, sentences, pictures, letters. I think I'm going to be able to read this. I sight word, snap word. I like to go. I'm not sure. A picnic. I like to go on a picnic. Yes, I like to sit at a cuff. What is that again? Looks like flames. Campfire. I like to hike in the trees because it is good exercise. This one goes on the I can read pile. So these I can read good. These, now that I'm like grown in my writing, I can make these bigger by more letters, more words, maybe spaces. So my job today is to make these better so that I can read it and I can share it with other readers and they can read it. So since I can write sentences now, I think I will write, I like an apple. I finger space. We learned how important that is. Like, I know that word. I like apples. Gotta keep stretching to get letters. I like apples, space, for. I remember that for. I'm not sure. Oh, or I heard vowel. Every word has to have a vowel. I like apples for my. I is a vowel. My picnic. I wrote that already up there. So I can do finger space and do it again. Papa period. Now, as a writer, I want to flip my pen around to turn it into a reader pointer and see if I can read it. If I can read it, my friends and family probably can. I like apples for My picnic. For my picnic. I can read this so much better. Would you please find one page or one book that you know you were making when you were just didn't know much about writing yet and make it better? Just one sentence better. And then video yourself reading it and showing it to me. Most of you are really good at showing the page to me because I am excited about being able to read your writing that you can also read. All righty, after a while, crocodile.